Alright, time for some solo gathering in the Roads of Avalon. I downgraded to tier 7 gear because slowly I have some decent levels on those items, and my experience was that it was very easy to kill aspects, tier 6 aspects. With tier 8 and tier 9 gear I was way too strong, and single ancient resource mobs in the rods also were absolutely no problem. Double ancient resource mobs are a big problem. I may need to split them by de-aggroing one if possible. Otherwise it will still be almost impossible to do those solo. Would need a teammate for those, I believe, if they are in groups of 2 and high level. So I'm just going to randomly go 2 maps deep and take a roads portal there. West, southwest looks fine. But even though I'm only using tier 7 gear, I'm still worth 2 million. Which is kind of annoying because what I'm doing right here is kind of risky. It's really not that safe. There's a spider. I could easily solo the spider. But it is kind of risky to do that. It is kind of risky. Maybe this map is inactive right now and maybe I could do it, but it's really pretty risky. And I would even perhaps become, how it's called, lawless or something? I don't remember what the name for it was, but the debuff that doesn't let you go back into town. And I easily could catch this debuff and not be able to escape anymore. Which is really not what I want. Southwest, and then now take a look at the roads portal there. If there's one, hopefully there is one, otherwise I will be pretty sad, to be honest. So I was also thinking about maybe starting from the blue zone and just trying to find hideout maps. Okay, nice, there's one. Somebody entered though. There was 5.3 stone. I could take that stuff. I don't really have to. Meh. I'm not sure. I was thinking about the thing with the blue zone. To just try to find those golden portals, you know? Because there seem to be a lot of ancient resource mobs. But I'm not too sure because I kind of want to do tier 6 mobs on those brown streets while looking for nice resource nodes, resource areas. And if I enter through the blue zone, I will have a lot of dead way, basically. Dead travel time. Will not be able to do anything at all. So let's already change my spells for PvEing, because I will also, of course, kill random Avalonian mobs here on those streets. Just to get more fame. The fame here is pretty insane. And I already got a baby. That's how it has to be. Eating my pork pie for the gathering bonus. I will be killing all those random Avalonian mobs. Of course not the bots, but the normal Avalonian mobs. Because they give a lot of fame. And I'm still only level 90 on my druidic staff. I can really use that kind of stuff. If I find 2 resource mobs of tier 6 at once, I'll kill them. If I find a tiger, I'll kill it. Otherwise I'm going to skip that kind of stuff. But hide is very valuable, so that's the exception. I was like almost 1,000,000% sure that this wolf isn't going to have any stacks. looking at the area. It's kind of nice that it's a high level area, but since it's so empty, I don't have very high hopes for those other areas to actually have anything. But it's okay, like I've only just entered. There's a mob. Time to get some fame. Hopefully I'll be able to find anything. Because that's not guaranteed. It's simply not guaranteed that I'm going to find something. 55,000 fame. Definitely pretty juicy. Oh, there is stuff. Is there anything valuable though? Sadly not. But still something, I guess. It's not nothing. But it's also not very valuable, to be honest. I was also thinking about just going for valuable stuff. But there will be quite some situations where I'm going to find old tier 5 mobs or something, and I will probably want to take those. Because the money per time is pretty decent. The only issue is carry weight, which is why I took the Spectral Diaball. That thing has a lot of carry weight. 400 kilogram more than... Wait, was there another wolf? Because I kind of want to switch my spells to healer if I'm only gathering for safety reasons. Because it's really not safe in here. Okay, now I killed everything. Now I can switch my spells. Now I'm quite a bit safer. Now it's really hard to kill me. And since I have so much time, I can also change my armor. Because the healing from my armor is pretty useless if I'm getting chased by 2 or 3 people. And I can't really imagine to actually die to a single person if I'm on healing spells. What the hell is this W? I want the cleanse. I really can't imagine to actually die to a single person. That would need to be a 8.3, 8.4 guy with purge to purge my boots. And high mobility. To actually kill me solo. But to be honest, I don't find such people in the roads very often. And I've been doing some stuff in the roads at least. I mean, it of course doesn't make any sense to run around with such gear in the road. Because you'll eventually die against groups who have like 7 people and tier 8 or tier 9 gear. Just way too strong. And way too easy to catch people. Like, it would be so hard for me to escape. Ah, wait a second. There can be stuff around the hide area, and there was a little bit of stuff in there, so I want to walk around the area and hope to find something. Don't need to switch too many spells for that one. I'm going to continue switching spells after I'm done with this. But I don't want to skip on the tier 6 hide. Very good thing about the roads, those tigers. But I mean, the rest is most likely mediocre if I don't find old tier 6. Not old tier 6, old tier 8, old tier 7 resource mobs, preferably of high. That would be some pretty good extra money. But let's see, like... I mean, I'm hoping, of course, to find a 6.3 aspect. That would be optimal. Preferably of hide, even though Height would be a little bit of annoying, since you do need a lot of space for the height aspect. I'm not 100% sure if I can keep my mount up if I'm doing it. While I would believe that I will be able to keep my mount up for the other aspects, but I'm not 100% sure. Or actually, the tree aspect. I may not be able to keep my mount against the tree. Not 100% sure. $60k fame, learning point reached. And there I see 2 resource mobs at once, so I'll take them as well. But those tier 6 resources are really not that insanely valuable, so I'll only be taking those if I find 2 at once. Except stone, of course. Like, I have tier 6 journals with me of everything except stone. So I was actually not lucky, didn't find any resource mobs of hide outside. I mean, I kinda did, but those were 1 out of 5 tier 6 wolves. Killing those here should be quite efficient, I would assume. $15 tier 6 resources, or rather 15 tier 6 resource stacks, or rather 15 tier 6 resource pieces on those stacks. Nobody went deeper, at least not recently. All the tier 8 resources are taken. It's of course very sad, because that would actually be some money at least. While all this tier 6 stuff I'm picking up here is really not that much, but it also really doesn't take a long time. And look at this, I randomly got a lumberjack tome. I've taken like 2 tier 6 wood stacks and I got a tome. Nice. Well, this kind of stuff can always happen. That's just the risk of gathering. You may randomly get good stuff. Valuable stuff. But I'm so expensive. I don't like it. I'm worth 2 million and I'm really not that crazily safe. I don't like it. I don't like it. I would prefer to be much cheaper. But I kinda need this 500k gear. I kinda need high carry weight. I do need this gallop speed. The carry weight has to be flexible, cannot be an ox. Oh, something. And I need the tier 8 tools, otherwise this doesn't make any sense. And that's basically all that's valuable. Like, the journals are not that insanely valuable. I don't have too many of them in my inventory. I would guess like maybe 200k or something. But the boar is expensive, the tools are expensive, my gear is semi-expensive basically. Should be like 400k or so. It's only tier 7 gear. Probably not even 400k, to be honest. I mean, my bag is also worth 70k, which is quite the extra amount. If I randomly run over green chests and those are legendary or rare, then I'll take those. Otherwise, I'll ignore green chests. And of course, I'll also ignore blue chests and legendary chests. There's nothing really that I can gain there while being relatively safe. Chests are rather frequently checked by people who like to kill. I mean, theoretically I could just do the boss. Would be quite a lot of fame. Let's take the boss. It's so much fame. It is so much fame. Since it is tier 8. And it's really not difficult. Obviously. With my PvE gear. I don't even have my PvE food activated. Not necessary for this one. And I, of course, obviously didn't use my armor either. I actually didn't pay attention to how much fame I've gotten. I would assume 100k, but I didn't pay attention. Pretty sure that it should be 100k though. Level 90 still, but 44% right now already. I'm pretty sure I'll get a few levels, probably like level 93, 94. That's what I would guess, having after this run, depending on what I find. You know, if I run into highly enchanted mobs on the street, then this may be a much higher amount of fame, of course. Sadly only a tier 6 map. Would of course have been way more fame on those streets here. In a tier 8 map with tier 8 mobs. And would have had a higher chance of actually getting higher tier resource areas. Tier 8. Nice, nice, nice. This is great. This is great. Can't really wish for more in such a map. I mean, I wouldn't mind if this mob became 8.3 shortly before I kill it. Would be totally fine, and I would totally be just running back home and bringing back the loot. I totally wouldn't mind. I would not mind. These old mobs are really easy, obviously. With this PvE gear on a decent level, like I have quite high levels on my armor stuff. And decent levels on my weapon. Only a tier 7 weapon, excellent though. With already 1350 IP. I like it, I like it. It's going to be a little bit of money. Not an insane amount, but let me guess. Probably 200k? Maybe 300? Probably not 300. I would guess 200k from this one. I'll see in just a few seconds. And it's of course so amazing to gather it with the extra gathering speed because it's a resource mob. Otherwise this would last forever. So many stacks of tier 8. But since I'm not really fighting anything, I should switch my spells to defensive ones. So I have higher chances of surviving. Again, I took rejuvenating whatever. 270k, okay, I like it. I like it. Wood should be quite bad. 6,600, yeah. Quite bad for a tier 8 resource. And still 270k. Like it. Like it. So... already quite a bit of money considering that I've got a baby, got that tier 6 tome, and of course those 300k here. A few books, like those fame books. A few filled journals already, because they were partly filled already beforehand. At least I would assume so. It's actually faster to go backwards, but then I would lose out on the brown street right in front of me. Let's not lose out. There's a mob. It's a super annoying one. That also triggers my Fort Sterling, because that's just how it works. It's an annoying one, but still, it's going to give a lot of pain. Because of this random drone, I'm actually going to take 1,000,000 damage. Like basically twice the damage because this useless drone is next to me. But it basically would be a time waste. Kill it. Doesn't give anything. Was trying to reset it obviously, but somehow I was not able to do so. Come on, how did I... The board was actually too close, so I would actually get aggro. Once again, those bots are not worth anything. Likewise, I don't want to waste my time killing them. There's a spider, that's actually amazing. Now I only need to hope that nobody is in this map. I believe I don't need to switch my food. I want to switch my food though. Simply for safety reasons. I will be on higher HP if I use my food. Ah, there's a tiger or panther or whatever. But the spider is way more important. I really want to do the spider as quickly as possible. Even though I'm at quite high risk while I'm doing it, but I can do spiders and they are valuable most of the time. So let's just risk everything. I'm worth 3 million right now with my loot. It's quite annoying. Not gonna lie. But I'll attempt to do it. It's a tier 7 spider even. That's so much money. Oh, wait a second. Can I switch my food still? Did I forget to switch my food? Seems like it. Yeah, tier 7 spider definitely deals some damage. Oh, I wanted to dodge everything with my helmet. Like this. Can even use my boots to dodge it. Maybe worth it. This one I should probably dodge without. But this one without as well, sure. Next one with my helmet. Tier 7 spider, that's going to be so much money. Like, you don't need spells to dodge those jumps. You can just walk in a straight line. Just need to start walking early enough. Like this. And I can still use my armor. Those spiders for some reason really do not deal any damage. You got a little bit of heal like me, you can easily solo them. And it makes a lot of sense to dodge these jumps, because then you don't get the damage over time effect and you can actually mount up. But now I would not be able to mount up if somebody came. Luckily, nobody's coming. I mean, I would be able to mount up because I have my mount still. So, 900. Oh, that's a lot of items. That's a lot of items. There's a chest. Anything valuable? I don't want to loot garbage. 270k, that's quite valuable. Anything else? Those items aren't that great. Let me check. Anything else that I want to loot? Not really, to be honest, because I would have inventory space issues. Let me quickly take a look at my phone though. Do I need to switch any spells? Not really. Okay. So, what was that? I was able to loot like 800k, right? Quite good. This map seems to be quite dead. There are only 2 entrances into this map. And actually, there are still the big... oh, I want to switch my food. There's still the big wood area. Maybe I'll find something nice. And maybe I'll get the chest, and maybe the chest is going to... What? Finding a tier 6 pickaxe. What the hell? This is so troll. But I had this once as well. This is not the first time that this has happened. Tier 6 pickaxe, what the hell? What the hell? Oh man. Anyhow. 50 seconds for the chests. I'm definitely going to try to take it. I have quite a lot of loot already. Now I'm already worth 3.8 million. I'm getting quite a lot of loot in quite a short amount of time. I really would like to bring back the loot as well. But I will probably try to get on after clearing the wood area. Since I have so much loot, it's just too much, I think. I believe it's just too much. This map seems to be pretty dead though. Good for me. Good for me. It is green. No. Why? Yeah, 60k. Well, that's quite unfortunate. It's a tier 6 map. This could have been good. This could have been pretty good. Would only have needed to be legendary or something. Purple would have been fine as well. I would assume getting like 500 to 800k from a purple one. If I'm a little bit lucky with items, maybe a bit more. I really should be bringing back my loot very soon. I'm almost twice as valuable as I was when starting this. Another book. But this area has a lot of potential. Please be tier 8, tier 6, and tier 5. Oh, that's rough. But I probably want to take this garbage. I probably want to check it out. Maybe there's an old 5.3 mob somewhere. Hopefully. Old 4.3 would also be okay. Just hoping for the best. That's tier 6. Do I want to take that? Takes quite long to kill it. And it's not really worth much. I'll take those if they are enchanted at least once. If they're uncommon, if they're 6.1, I'll take them. But like that. Just takes quite a long time to kill those without really giving me too much of anything. Tier 6 wood is really not that insanely valuable. Maybe I would have wanted to keep my W for his spell, or his arrow. Silencing arrow. Hideout map. Theoretically, there could be a golden portal in there, which is actually more dangerous for me than those maps here. It's really sad that this is a low-level area. It seems pretty full, this map in general, and very inactive. If this was a tier 8 area, I could have gotten quite some money, but I've already gotten some money. Just need to bring it back to safety, because I'm not very safe here. Not sure if I really want to take my time taking these random tier 6 resources here, or if I would rather quickly start fresh. Not sure. Well, I'm already here. It's some quick money. It is some quick, not very... It's not a very high amount of money, but it's also a very low time investment. Not seeing many resource mobs, interestingly. Sadly. But he took the 6.2. Somebody has been here. Since this map looks completely dead, do I want to look at the chest? If it's legendary? Nobody. One person went out of here, okay. I don't know. One of the problems now is that I have a pretty long way back home. I don't even really need to go back home yet. because I obviously have still quite some carry weight left. My inventory space is pretty limited already, which I don't like. I really would like to bring back my loot, so I will actually force it. I could teleport for 300k. That's pretty rough though. It's probably worth it to walk. Have I been here? I may have walked this way. And probably not. This guy has an invisibility potion. Why would he be using invisibility potions? Probably because he's solo. Like, the level of his gear was alarming. Him having 120 spec on every... a lot of items was alarming. His mount was alarming. But... he really didn't look like he was in a big group. Which may be a mistake of me to just assume that, since people just do random shit anyways. I really did not go very deep, and I really got a lot of stuff without getting contested at all. I'm not sure if I was unlucky with the spider, to be honest. It's your 7th spider? Probably can give more money than that. Pretty sure. But it wasn't bad either, like... I was able to loot 800k. Wasn't terrible either, I would say. But hey. I guess that's okay. But could most likely be better. Yeah, let's take the roast pork with me. A green chest and it's tier 8, yeah, let's do the boss. Seriously, the bot? Well, I guess I'm... okay, whatever. Kind of sad that the bot actually triggers with the boss. Otherwise I would have done the boss. Would have been another 100k fame. Looks like I already got a level up on my weapon, yeah, level 91. How much fame do I need for one level? 800,000. It's time to bring back the loot. Really, really better. Because the things that I'm doing are relatively risky. Spiders. Mm, 100k for teleporting? Probably. Don't want to waste more time. Oh, spiders, aspects, all resource mobs on high levels. Ancient resource mobs. Those things are quite risky. So I would not feel very comfortable running around with this much loot. Rather just put it away. Because eventually I'll die. Really didn't need too many journals so far. And too much food either. But you never may know. I was probably quite lucky. 2 million in 40 minutes. I mean, sure, I found a spider uncontested. Let's take another pork pie, that's fine. So, another map. Probably just Deepwood Dell south into southwest. Let's take defensive spells, because I'm just walking around. And let's just take invisibility as well, because there's no reason not to. A lot of roads portals, but quite a lot of people are entering there. For obvious reasons, it's so close to town. You just want to get started. I did find some resources though. I did find the old tier 8 tree. That was quite valuable for the time that I needed to gather it. Pretty nice profit, but the rest was pretty bad. I mean, of course, those tier 6 tigers or panthers or however you want to call them are quite okay-ish, basically. Maybe okay up to good. 7 out of 7. Theoretically promising. Practically doesn't mean anything. 4.3, but I've just seen a wolf player. I've just seen a wolf player. 11k. Not sure if that was worth it. Not sure. But probably. Actually need to walk a different way. I really do not look very expensive though. I mean my boar does, but my armor and my helmet, they look so cheap. I would like to inspect you. Okay, you do not matter. You, sir, are not worth mentioning when talking about safety concerns. 7 out of 7. Hoping for the best. Somebody went deeper and somebody didn't go deeper. 6 out of 7, 7 out of 7. Can already change my spells. Tier 4 map, this sucks. This is bad. I mean, it's obviously a tier 5 map, but still pretty bad. Do I want to do them at once? No, this doesn't make any sense. Just getting pushed all day long. Actually faster to do them split up, so I don't have to dodge all the time. They get pushed around less, even though I'm dealing almost purely AoE damage, except my standard attacks, which do quite a decent amount. Not to be underestimated, but still. My Qs and my W are AoE. Would have been quite interesting to check out that hideout map in the last roads map that I've been in. But to be honest, seeing this one dude with his invisibility potion, battle axe, I mean theoretically he could be only looking for PvP. It's possible. It's kind of unlikely, I would feel like, because why would you need a battle axe? But maybe he just likes playing battle axe. Definitely possible. Since if you would rule out sympathy, you would probably want a different weapon for PvP. While the battle axe is really amazing since it has heal for PvE. Leveling a little bit. At least the area is tier 6, even though I'm actually not too sure if that's actually a good thing. Tier 7. Okay. Okay. I was really expecting way less. Not gonna lie. But those wolves being on 3 out of 5 pieces actually interesting. The only thing that's missing is, of course, seeing a nice little beautiful tier 6 hide aspect right now. But I believe it would be quite the annoying situation since... Well, okay. I mean, I'm one black zone map deep. I'm not immediately at the entrance of everything. And it was quite far away in the map. In the black zone map. So, who knows? And it was 7 out of 7. It's a little bit of ore still, which is not very valuable. I'm going to continue running around it. I'm going to check out both of those and then I'll go deeper. People are checking out those maps now. Annoying. Why are they doing this? Do they want to steal my precious resources? Hopefully I'll find an aspect, because I really feel like doing one. Oh wait, there's some more. Just 7 ore. I really would like to find an aspect. I mean, in the past, I have been finding quite a lot of those. But I need to count those tier 6 stone aspects as well, which I will definitely not do unless they're 6.2 or 6.3. Would I do a 6.1 stone aspect? I don't think so. I don't think so, because those Roads of Avalon aspects are worse. And the black zone I probably would. But here they only have half of the stacks of the pieces, whatever. Here they only have like 256 or something, while in the black zone they have 500 pieces. And there is a medium chest. This is going to take forever until it comes up, and I don't think I want to go for it. I believe maybe I should. Maybe I should. Kinda depends on the situation, I guess. If the path fits, I may be doing... I may come back for it. Like, it's going to open at 8:49 or 8:48 rather. It's potentially something I want to play around. This map may be dead, as in inactive. Tier 6 and tier 7, and there's something. Nothing great, but something. Worth taking since I have so much carry weight. Oh, what is he playing? He lost his mount. It's not very strong. Oh, he used his boots. But he can mount up.
Wait, what's this clan? Techno Club? No, Yamato Club.
He used his boots so he can theoretically die now. He can die now. You fucked up, sir. You did fuck up. And you're going to be worth a lot of money, yeah. A rather new player. Very valuable. Kind of annoying to have this tool in my inventory. It's only worth 40k. He used his boots. He used his boots. There was no way for me to kill him in any way if he didn't use his boots. But he used his boots. And once again I randomly got quite a lot of money quite quickly. He must have not too much PvP fame. 18 million. What was this bow? Was it a Badon? No, it was a normal bow. Okay. Actually quite strong. Can potentially win a 1v1 against me. Medium chest. 16 minutes. 48. 848. It's coming up. He had fiber and hide. In a hide area there's hide and ore though, right? Fiber and hide is in a hide in a fiber area. Because he was coming from the southwest, so I'm kind of scared that I will not find anything in the hide area, but let's just go there and see. Actually killing people with this gear, I definitely did not expect that. And it's basically not possible. Unless this kind of stuff happens. Which way do I want to go? I'll check out the southern first. The southern portal. Southwestern portal. 8:48 until this beautiful thing opens. This potentially has a lot of money in it, and it is definitely possible that nobody is in this map, but it's not very likely. I mean, I obviously just found somebody. I obviously just found a person. Maybe some people are too scared. I'm also not that weak. Could find one or the other person. Hiding a little bit, healing up a little bit.
Can fight a few people.
Can definitely fight a few people. To be perfectly honest. That's a lot of gathering areas, and there are only 2 entrances, and one entrance is a hideout entrance thing, whatever, leave me alone thing. Yeah. This map has potential. This map has potential. Hopefully there's some tier 8 stuff, but there are so many areas, there must be some tier 8 stuff, right? Tier 7 map, that's great. 8:48 is the medium chest. I think I'll take a look at it. I think I will. Let's see. Old tier 6, that's sad. But it's money. I'll take it. Of course, old tier 7 or old tier 8 would have been way better. My food is slowly running out. And I got a baby. Looks quite full. Looks quite full. Like, this map has so much potential. Only 2 roads portals. 2 people went into this map, but it's possible that those people were not able to gather resources. And I'm very much hoping that that's the case. I wanna walk rather efficiently and skip the brown streets a bit, because there are so many areas and there's so much potential. And the hideout map itself is already interesting as well, because there could be a golden portal leading me to maps with ancient resource mobs. Nice little dead end here, so I can die as well more easily. Nothing. Somebody has taken this stuff. I'm very curious about the medium chest. Very curious about that. Really want to take a look at that. Tier 7 map. There can be stuff. Why don't you enchant yourself to at least 5.2? I promise I will take you then. 2 mobs is good enough. There's also Avalonian mob. Going to take that as well. Food is almost running out. Time to eat some. 8:48 is the opening time. I'm going to need like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to walk there. Or rather ride there or whatever. So 8:45 is when I want to go towards the medium chest to take a look. Well, that's good enough. That's easily good enough for me. Hopefully this area is high tier. I mean, if it's high tier, it may just be completely empty, to be honest. But just let me dream of being rich. Emptiness, but okay, there can only be animals up here, right? There can only be animals up here. So I don't even know the level of the area yet. Only 1 resource mob of a sub-sufficient tier. Tier 6. Six minutes left until I need to sprint towards Tier 7. Is that stuff still there? I can't see. Is it there? It's not. The Tier 7 stuff has been taken. Somebody was able to gather Tier 7.2 flags. That's flags, right? Sunflower flags? or something. I don't know. Amber leaf cotton. Some things are flax, some things are cotton. I don't know. What's a tier 8 one? I don't remember. Something with ghost also? So specter or I don't know. I don't remember. All this tier 7 stuff is gone. Kinda. Do I wanna go for the hide area in the south, or do I wanna go for all the other stuff instead? I wanna check out the rest of this area. There's a mob. Tier 7 map. Didn't find a single tier 8 resource area yet. Rather unfortunate, I would say. But I would assume that I will at least find one tier 8 resource area when this map is tier 7. There's no way, there's no tier 8 resource area in here. No way. No way. Maybe I'll find a tier 3 mob on the streets. That would be nice as well. Nice little 600k fame. Oh well, no, it should be a little bit more. It should be 1 million, right?
On a tier 6 map, on a tier 4 map, it's like...
A tier 4 map, it should be 600k. For me at least, with premium and the Knight's Vow thing giving me 10% extra. But I already have less than 1 year premium left. I feel like I need to buy some more premium. Because I'll probably play longer than a year. The 5 Tiger. I'll take that. I'm going to take that. It's going to be a lot of carry weight, kind of, but it's the most valuable tier 5 resource. Should be worth it. Actually a decent chance to drop a baby as well. Let's buy some premium. 12 months. Yeah, the price didn't go lower for a while. You bought 360 days of premium. Finally, I have more than a year of premium. And I'll be able to see how much money I'm going to get. Looks like 100k. I think I was done with 25% of this thing and had already 25k. So I would assume I will get 100k. 845 is when I want to go to the medium chests. Still no tier 8 area. Still no tier 8 area. This is quite crazy. 844 it is right now. Actually, maybe this tool is getting used. This would be annoying. Oh, not 100k. Not 100k. I don't know if I want to come back to this map. 76k. In quite the short amount of time, to be fair. Really didn't take me too long to take it. I'm not sure if that's worth it. I'm not sure. I can get those fame books from it. I am gathering it quickly because it's a resource mob. It's the most valuable tier 5 resource. But not sure if worth. Okay, I'm going to come back to this map. Tier 8 resources. Wait a second, I really don't have a very long way right now, so I may as well gather a little bit already. $846 should be sufficient. Because I'm so close to the road portal that I need to take. But I'll take 2 minutes. 2 minutes to be safe. Don't really want to miss this kind of stuff. Because of not being generous enough. Giving yourself enough time to get there in time. Okay, I really should be going now. But I really want to continue taking this as well. Okay, run. Run. 30k, 30k. I mean, gathering those tier 8 resources also takes a very long amount of... A very long time. So comparing it to gathering this huge chunk of tier 5 resources, time efficiency wise, it's probably somewhat equal. Of course, the carry weight is a very different story. 166 kilogram compared to 25. Okay, let's see. 1 minute 16. It is potentially possible that I'll be lucky. It is possible. I mean, maybe I want to fight 1v2. Maybe I don't. I already have loot. Nobody's here yet. That's the best possible thing. That's a Panther on tier 8. Okay, I'm out. Panther on tier 8. That's a nope. That's a nope. If there are only 2, I could steal the loot. But let's not be stupid. The chance that I'll get chased down by Panthers is too high. Even though I'm quite close to the exit, but still. The chance of dying there is way too high and I'm way too valuable. I mean, I already have like 1.3 or 1.4 million loot again. It simply does not make sense to risk this stuff for such a low chance of actually being able to loot this kind of stuff. The chance is really not that high that they are going to miss time so much for the invisibility gank that they are trying to attempt. Trying to attempt is also a funny way of saying something. Anyhow, my chances are so low to get anything there. Quite sad. Quite sad. Maybe I would even be able to hold up against the Panther. It's very possible. If I use my helmet in a good way. If I manage to attack enough while using my armor. If I simply just spend enough time fighting. If I not spend enough time, if I manage to survive long enough. Then I will simply win over time, because I have way more sustain, obviously. He may not even have any sustain, depending on what he's playing. He was playing Mercenary Jacket, which is weird as a Panther. But... and of course Reset Helmet, or rather Hood. Reset Hood. back to hood. I'm kind of scared now, because Panther people could randomly try to gank gathering areas. I don't know how likely it is, because 99 out of 100 times you will not find anybody and you're just wasting your time. But I don't know how much endurance they have, how much mental strength they have to try again and again and not find anybody. I mean, how many gatherers have I found? I've spent quite a lot of time in those gathering areas now, and I found nobody. And still, those gathering areas were quite empty. So this was the first tier 8 gathering area that I found in here. Quite rough. Hopefully the last one's also going to be tier 8. I mean, to be fair, the last area was not really empty, but also not really valuable. It's like the minimum that I need to not be wasting my time totally. It's quite rough. Need to find more stuff. I mean, so far my loot per time is not bad. But, you know, do I want to walk the long way? Maybe. Once again, somebody went into the hideout map 30 seconds ago. I don't like that people are going into this stuff. But this map here looked pretty full. There were quite a lot of resources for the roads standards, I would say. So maybe those people entering the hideout map are just transporting from their hideout to the Black Zone, like to Port Sterling, obviously. Because it's quite close. Even though I would not like this transport route, because it's not close enough for my taste, but the time of the day is maybe safe enough for them not to die all the time. 50% carry weight already, but okay, I've also taken the big chunk of tier 5 stuff. I also have a giant stack in my pocket somewhere, like I'm very good at hiding it. But I have a giant stack here somewhere. It's not visible, because I'm a magician. I'm using a druidic staff. While I'm doing PvE here, I may as well kill this resource mob at the same time. It's not going to cost me anything except pulling it extra. In a book? Not a book. I mean, if I was only doing PvE, I would loot this relic. But now that I'm filling my inventory with resources and I have a lot of journals in my pocket, it's not that great. This looks like tier 7 only. That's rough. Tier 7 map and only one single tier 8 resource area. Quite rough. Quite harsh. So it's time to check out this weird hideout map there, and hopefully there's a golden portal. Hopefully. So I kinda wanna do some ancient resource mobs. Even though it looked like there can be ancient resource mobs outside. Those golden maps as well. In random tier 8 maps it seems to be possible as well. But not 100% sure, because I didn't see it with my own eyes. It was only Thor who saw it. But I would believe
even though it's theoretically possible that he just
is blind. Please let there be a golden portal. For the love of cheese, let there be a golden portal. There is no golden portal. 3 areas. A group that I do not want to mess with. Goodbye. Time to go back. 9 gear. Relatively quick mounts. No idea though what they are doing there. Was looking rather weird. Not 100% sure. Not sure. I mean, maybe they were chasing each other. That's possible. Maybe those people weren't in the same group. That one dude was using a battle axe and no sane person would play battle axe in a team with more than 5 people or 4. That would be griefing the own teammates. There's dismounted person. They are very expensive. And I'm stronger. And my helmet is really good against the curse step. What the hell is going on? If I wasn't so extremely expensive right now, you know? I would totally pick that fight. If I was using just tier 7 gear and a tier 4 horse or an armored horse or something, I would fight them. I really would like to fight those guys. You have no idea. They were looking so weak. Even though they are not weak. I mean, of course, that one dude with the double-bladed staff is completely useless. But the curse staff is obviously not weak. But he was using... Was he using an assassin jacket? Which is... That's really good for me. Because then he deals way less damage. He has no useful defensive armor, basically. Even though it's quite good against my armor. Which is somewhat annoying. But my helmet is so good. I can block every second eve of him. Unless I'm getting stunned and before that. Can actually die. If the double-bladed staff does the only useful thing that he can do. Stun me before I can click my helmet. Tier 4 map. Ah, come on. That's rough. That is not what I have been looking for. I'm going to skip the last ore thing there. A little bit of fame for my staff. No aspect yet. What were those 2 people doing there? This was it a tier 6 or tier 7 curse staff? Anyhow, this guy had a moose. A moose is really expensive. A very beautiful mount.
those people so valuable while being so weak. But the chance being there that there are not only 2 people but there's also the chance that they're not even in the same team, which would not make any sense. Such a weird situation. Can't really tell, and I don't really want to spend too much time there figuring it out. Because for one, I would lose some precious time that I would need to escape if the group is bigger. The stuff in here is just garbage. I'll not take this stuff. I don't care about it. I'll just go deeper.
And it would give people so much time to realize that they don't want to fight me or whatever, or pull teammates together, or it's just
doesn't make any sense to spend time there. Mainly because of the reason that I cannot kill a person. I don't have any mobility. If another person just uses his boots and runs straight away from me, I have no chance of actually killing this person. The Brazilian map. I see. One of those areas isn't bad, right? I'm pretty sure one of those areas isn't garbage. There's a mob. Oh, it's T2 mob. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, 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 nice. It's that this mob is also stacking up the damage, right? Let's see. Yeah. Getting stronger over time. Sadly only tier 6. And I mismanaged my Q cooldowns. Oop. 260,000 fame for such a weak mob. Amazing. And it's amazing that such a mob is here, so because this may mean nobody's here, even though people were kind of here, obviously, otherwise, I mean, the portal was 4 out of 7.
Do I just want to walk backwards? Kinda want to check out every single area, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to take this tier 5 flower stuff. It's like 20% worse. What is it? Tier 7 map.
How much silver do these things give? $6,000. Probably should be taking those in a tier 7 map. Meh. Anyhow. I wanna basically check out every single gathering area in this map. Even though there are so many people. Already entering this map before me. Which I do not like. One person went deeper. Tier 7 map, once again, pretty good. Pretty high chance to find more than one tier 8 area. But what can I say? The last one didn't look too great. Oh, well. Ooh, I almost got kicked out of my mount range. Oh god. I really wanna keep my helmet for the... Oh, I should have waited with my W. Maybe I can interrupt the mob. And it's doing its shot. 90k fame and a book. Got a level up? No, I only got a learn point, right? Yeah. Only got to the learn point. 92. 92 and 30%. Tier 8, tier 8, tier 8. Aspect. It's tier 8. Whitewood logs. And it's empty. Probably. Looks pretty empty. But anyhow. Somebody even took the tiger. I don't like this. Is there something left for me? There's so much stuff. That's empty, but there's so much stuff. Not looking too great. Looks like the people that came in here were able to gather resources. Does this mean that I want to give up on this map? I probably wanna check out the other big fiber areas, so I'm actually going to take a look at the small fiber area and then the big area, and if those two are empty as well, I'm just gonna go away. Oh, there's a mob. There is Fame lying on the ground. My druidic staff, so I have an easier time doing all these aspects. Doing those faster is definitely very helpful. So, money? No. Okay. Could even argue not checking out the big fiber area, but it's a big fiber area. Everything is taken in this map. It's really time to get out of here. Somebody just left this map and somebody left this map like 7 minutes ago. And it's really time to get out of here. Oh well, while I'm doing this mob, I may as well do the tree. Great that I'm losing my Fort Sterling to a pushback spell. Thank you, SBI. Thank you very much. I didn't know that my Fort Sterling was able to cleanse me from getting pushed back. There's a person. This person doesn't really matter. Do I want to fight him? I blocked the E, I blocked the stuff. Now he's running away and he's much better at running away than me. Oh, and he has a jump again? It's really hard for me to catch this guy. Yeah, he's basically out. Where am I? I need to walk the better way. Oh, he messed up. That's... Ah! Now I messed up. Well, he's messing up so much that it's okay. Thank goodness. I have so little range! Oh, he messed up again. Thank goodness. Because it's really not possible for me to kill him. It's really not possible. God damn it. But he was very helpful there, helping me out. Because my Q range is so low. And there's a person that I don't want to deal with. So I'm walking away. And I'm switching to runaway spells. Cleanse. Yeah, that's fine. And there's a person. Well, I guess I need to go to Brazilian. Oh, I messed up my... I did mess up my cleanse for some reason. There were only 3 people, I think.
I took a very long time to loot the useless dude.
Only because I wanted to eat my food.
But I would also say that it's extremely unlikely to run into these guys. Like, it's super unlikely to run into these guys. But that's just roads, I guess. Like, extremely random what you're going to find. I mean, I've killed a guy not being able to do anything at all. I've just killed this guy who was impossible to kill for me even after the start, even after him committing for quite some time.
Just super random. So I basically just lost 2 million worth of equipment that I've invested in the beginning, basically. And the loot that I already had, which was like, probably had like 1.56 or 7 million loot at that moment. And I do have 2 million loot lying around, so I'm basically on 0 again. I spent 1 hour and 30 minutes and I've got nothing and I've lost nothing. Maybe I've lost 100k silver because I teleported once, right? I lost 100k silver and I got like 700 or 600,000 fame credits and 2 levels on my druidic staff. That's the result.